Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It is said common sense is not that common. What is common sense? Common sense is the knowledge which all humans have. Such knowledge is unwritten and unspoken. We take it for granted. We acquire it imperceptibly from the day we are born. For example, animals do not drive cars, or you are older than your father. So these are common sense examples. There are some more examples of common sense, like we do not enter elevator until others exit it. We dress up for an interview. Another example is we check both ways before crossing the road. Or we don't check our mobile during a job interview. Or we don't bite the hand which feeds us. We don't congregate in the doorway. So these are common sense questions, and normally there is no need for writing it or for speaking about it because everybody knows all these things. Now, how to develop common sense? So common sense is derived from intellectual ability and life experience. And when we combine both and we take decision on the basis of intellectual ability and life experience, so we always make great decisions. We develop common sense with the passage of time, because with the passage of time we become more mature, we develop more experiences. And then we come to know what things can make sense and how can we take better decisions. There are 8 ways to enhance common sense. Number 1 is gain experience. When we gain experience, so we develop common sense. And we gain experience in the school of life, not from formal education. So we have to go through practically different things. We have to get different experience. So this is how we will gain knowledge. And this is how we will develop common sense. Secondly, learn to reflect. When we reflect upon our each and every activity of life, so we develop common sense. Reflective mindset is important for improvement and for enhancing our common sense. Secondly, develop your perspective. When we develop perspective or opinion about different things, and when we learn how to develop our perspective, so we develop common sense. Be decisive. When we take decisive actions and decisions, and when we can take initiative, so this is how we will develop common sense. Overcome fears. When we don't feel fear and whatever we want to do, we can easily do that, and we can take risk and we can avail opportunities. And we overcome our fear. So this is how we will develop common sense. Make it simple. Whatever we do, we must make it simple. So when we make it easy and simple, this is how we will develop common sense. Create things. When we create things, respond to things, so we develop common sense. Face reality. When we face reality and we learn that by facing reality, we will get our objectives and we will become a confident person and we will develop ourselves. So this is how we develop common sense. So these are the 8 different ways. When we practically apply it, so we will develop common sense. Now when we develop common sense, so what is the advantage? So when we have a common sense, we will be alert to the change in our life. And secondly, we will easily adapt to that change. So common sense is important for whatever change occurs in our life. We will be alert to that, we will be aware of that. And secondly, how to adapt to that change, it will also be easy for us. We will also detect gimmicks and or more representation of products. So when we will develop common sense, we will easily detect the gimmicks or the tricks, and this is how we will not be easily deceived. So we will protect ourselves from deception and fraud. So this is important for our life. And we will develop practical mind and good logic. So when we develop practical mind and good logic, this is how we will take great decisions about our life. And this is how we will be able to improve ourselves and work for our betterment. And whatever targets we set, we will be able to achieve those easily. Thank you so much for watching. Stay happy, stay blessed.